This is the last presentation of the session, so I suppose everybody is quite tired. I'm going to make it as short as possible. Victoria project is a very challenging project, and it's almost finished. It was started around 2 years ago, and we tried to focus in just a very small place in Malaga, a dynamic lane for inductive charging. Victoria is inductive charging system for public transport, and we are also promoting the name of the baby of our research director, which is the name of the project also. Victoria is funded by the European Union, and it's built in a consortium. It's a very interesting project in the terms of working team, because this project has been done because of many contributions, many collaborations from partners of the project, and also companies that have helped to us. We've been working with companies from Malaga specifically, that they have helped us to build the lane, the civil works, the electrical connections, for sure our electrical distribution part, but also we have requested the know-how from companies here in Zaragoza. In Zaragoza, like Gravalos or the Research Institute here in Circe, they are hosting us today. So it's a very interesting project for that. I'm going to try to make as short as possible. The objectives of this project are to try to reduce. We know there are some experience around the world regarding the dynamic charging, and we wanted to make something as much easy as possible to deploy, simple, trying to reduce the weight in the bus, trying to reduce the electronics and all the deployment in the lane, and with all those, we know that cities have problems with urban infrastructure, so we didn't want to build some other different equipments or devices to put all along, besides many others like bus stops or public lighting or many other things. It has to be efficient. That is why we didn't accept an alignment under 30% to charge from one core to the other, and for sure to be safe. The shield of the bus and the shield of the core is pretty well protected, and the margins of the standards are below the 10%. This is deployed for real use, for the citizens of Malaga to use this bus in the normal line. This is what we have been trying to and we think we have got it, trying to design from the scratch a system that is able to work properly in a regular line in Malaga. So for that we have to reduce the weight of the bus. We have to design a new battery, or the size of the proper battery to build in the bus. We have to design also several charging systems to be applied to the route. So you may see here that we are using inductive charging in a stationary base. We are using also inductive charging in a dynamic way, and also stationary charge. And combining all these measurements, the three different types of charging, the new redesign of the bus in terms of weight, in terms of the size of the battery, we try to set a whole sets of measurements to give us the opportunity to have the route without any other different addition. As I was explaining you before, this is a line 16 in Malaga. It serves to almost 2 million people per year, 8 to 10, 12 minutes. Well, and it's our main interest to build something really useful, not something that is not going to be used anymore. So as soon as we finish the test, this is going to be working there. We suppose that the first passenger here is going to be the mayor of Malaga. So this is what I was explaining before. We have made several simulations about how we have to charge the bus, when the bus is driving, when the bus is stopped, when the bus is loading or unloading people, and when we have the opportunity to use these different ways of charging to load the battery of the bus. The inductive systems have their own power electronics. I'm going to go through this because it's late. Okay. Also, there were several challenging designs in the matter of civil constructions because the bus is heavy. The bus is a small bus, but it's still heavy. We have to build the hole for hosting the core, and the core had to have a cover, and the cover had to have the thickness enough to stand the weight of the bus, and the bus is heavily charged because of the battery, because another additional core which is under the sole of the bus. And we are right now in the last part of the project. As soon as we finish today in Unplugged, we are going to start again to finish Victoria project, and we are now in this step of the project. This is the bus. The bus we changed the battery. It used to have a different battery, but was not useful for inductive purposes. So we tried to find. This was one of the first difficult things that we found in the project. It was not easy to get a battery to install in the bus for these purposes. If it was not because the battery manufacturer was not able to give you warranty for an innovation project, it was because it was very expensive. And so we finally found someone in Korea who was able to sell the battery for us. This is how the core is installed in the sole of the bus. It's a 2.5 long core and 60 centimeters width. It's a special design. The diameter of the wire is quite impressive. It's made of Leeds wire, and here we also made some special designs in terms of it has to have a support for supporting the core light enough and able to host 3 turns of the wire to build the core, and compatible with the systems in terms of electromagnetic emissions and so on. This is the place. This is the place in Malaga. So today we were here in Zaragoza having a very nice day, but the weather here is better. So in 2 or 3 months, for sure you will be invited to come to share with us this second project in Malaga. That day was cloudy, but that is not normal. Several pictures of the civil works, and right now this is the bus, 6 meters. I think maybe some of you may have bigger cars than this bus. And this is now the process we are in right now. Everything is done. We are right now going to start to make the final tests of this project, and final adjustments and fine-tuning. And okay, and I would like to thank everybody who has been collaborating in the project. Javier has been there in Malaga on site from day when the sun was going up to sunset, and okay, and that's it.